Now let me give you my disclaimer. If you're going to work at my school, 2 criteria you must meet. Well, I don't want your resume. You can burn that shit, okay? The first one, you cannot be sexually confused working at my school. Okay? I'm gonna be clear. Okay? Ain't nothing politically correct about me. Okay? I don't do Hollywood consciousness. I do grassroots consciousness. Okay? If you confuse, stay on the other side until you are unconfused. Okay? Rule number 2. If you are living with, sleeping with, baby mama, baby daddy, engaged or married to someone who's not an African, you cannot work at my school. Okay? I want to be clear. So be clear. Brother like, damn, I got a white wife. What's wrong? Because if you work at my school, you're going to be a role model to our children. That's why. And we're teaching black boys to be loyal to black girls. Nothing to debate. Nothing to discuss. That's the way it's going to be.
That's right.
Now, if you biracial, I consider you one of us. You African like the rest of us. You're not responsible for how you got here. So if your mother is white or your daddy is white, that's your business. I don't have a problem. You just as African as the rest until you prove yourself otherwise. But I want you to understand this. You are expected to fulfill the same criteria as everyone else. So even if you are biracial, you cannot be dating anyone other than an African, or you can't come either. Okay? I want to be clear. Because some of my biracial brothers and sisters think they exempt from certain rules. Your ass ain't exempt. Okay? Ain't no jungle fever with you either. Okay? I want to make sure we clear. All right? Now, some of you might not necessarily be certified teachers. Don't let that stop you from sending a resume. Don't let that stop you, okay? Because whether the school is in Africa or America, private school certification is a whole lot different than public school cert, okay? In addition, we're going to be teaching a lot of subjects that don't require certification from the Department of Ed. For example, I need some of the sisters in here to be able to teach our young girls natural hair care. I want to have a kindergarten through 12th grade natural hair care academy where we teach them how to take care of their natural hair, okay? You don't need a teacher cert for that. I've met 7 pilots in America, black men and women who fly. They're going to teach our young people how to fly airplanes so they can get their junior pilot's license. I have an entire entourage of seamen, brothers and sisters who are going to teach our children how to float ships in commercial boats on the high water. Okay? The school that I'm building is unlike any school for black children on the planet. All right? I need some of you to be house parents, to live in the dormitory with the children when they come home from school. You might not be a teacher at all. You might be a house mother or a house father. But I got to make sure you ain't got no pedophilia issues with you. Okay? See, everybody going to get a thorough investigation. Because I can't allow no freaks to creep up in my school because it'll destroy the whole reputation. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm not going to have to worry about that because I'm going to have cameras everywhere. Even the teachers got to wear a camera right here on the front of their damn head. You understand? I'm not playing. I'm doubling up on everything. I need security guards. I need bus drivers. I need building engineers to keep the place clean. You understand? I need people who can do African martial arts. We're going to have that. I need folk who know how to sew because we're going to have a clothing manufacturing industry because I want the school to be totally self-sufficient within 10 years. I want the school to fund itself. I don't want parents to have to pay. Why? Because a lot of parents are not going to value their children's education enough to pay for it. So I don't want money to be a barrier to our children receiving this education. We're also going to have a hotel, restaurant, and tourism program. We're going to build a hotel on the campus so people can come and stay with us. So when the NAACP wants to have a convention, when the Urban League wants to have a convention, when the black churches, the black sororities, black fraternities want to have a convention, stop giving all your money to Hilton. Stop giving all your money to Sheraton. Stop giving all your money to these white conference centers. Come and give that money to us, and we're going to teach our young people how to do well in the tourism and hotel management industry. We're talking about changing the game, brothers and sisters, because every school that we have for African children, even the African-centered ones, do not prepare them for an independent reality. They just teach our children how to do a better job working for white people. The best black school is only teaching our children how to get into Harvard, how to get into Yale, how to get into Oxford. That's not the purpose of education. Because when your child finishes Harvard, finishes Yale, finishes Oxford, even if they graduate magna cum laude, my niece just graduated Saturday, magna cum laude, but now she got to go out and find a job. You see, and in America, we have over 2 million Africans who cannot find work. They got the degree, you get your bachelor's, you go look for a job, you're not qualified enough. You go back, get a master's, come back, you're not qualified enough. You go back, get a second master's, still not qualified enough. You go back to get your doctorate, and now you overqualified. Letting white folks run games around you. You see? And now not only are you unemployed, you owe 100,000 euro in student loans. And they're not waiting for you to get a job to pay them back, messing your credit score up. So my school is based on the premise that the children have to be taught how to make a living without college. If they want to go, we will help them. We need doctors and lawyers and psychologists. You have to go to college if you want to be one of those. But what if your son or daughter don't want to be one of them? What if they just want to get into business? We should be able to teach them how. So when your child is done the 9th grade, they will have already mastered the real estate industry of the Netherlands. By the time they finish the 10th grade, they will already have a stock portfolio. They will understand multinational investing. They can read the stock pages. 11th grade, they will already have their own business plan. 12th grade, they will be masters of interest and non-labor earning forms of economic capital earning. We have to teach our children the laws of money. White people give black people all the college degrees and they keep all the money. Have you noticed? The top 1% richest people in the world don't even have college degrees. They made their money by mastering the laws of wealth. But black folk think the only way you get wealthy is through college. Wrong. The only way your ass get broke is through college. So we got to switch the game up. You send your child to Oxford so they can get a doctorate degree in grasshopper reproduction on the moon. And they come back to the Netherlands with a PhD, magna cum laude, in how grasshoppers make babies in outer space. Who the hell looking for somebody to do that for a living? They'll be broke the rest of their life. And even in America, half of our children go to schools where they get degrees in nonsense subjects. Stuff that don't mean nothing. What is your degree in? I got a doctorate in Gothic art. Who the hell looking for a black Gothic artist? You see? So we gotta see the colleges are in a scam with the banks. I want y'all to understand this. Colleges are in a scam with the banks to put black folk in debt in the name of improving yourself. We got to step outside of that. Our children will graduate and go straight into the world of work right from high school, becoming millionaires at 18, 19, and 20 years old. That's what we're looking at. I'm still debating on whether or not I'm going to have a football team. American or European football, if I'm gonna have basketball team or football team. You know why? Because the only people I see benefiting from the NFL and the NBA and the football teams in Europe are broke ass white females who marry the black super athletes. What the hell good is it sending them to the NBA if all he's gonna do is give all his money to a white woman? Look at Michael Jordan, filthy rich, married a young white girl. So when Michael Jordan leaves, that white woman who's 30 years younger than him, old enough to be his daughter, she'll have all that man's money. She ain't giving none of that back to black folk. And I want you black men to understand the reason I'm against interracial dating. Nothing against the white woman. Nothing against her. She deserves to be respected. She's still a human. It ain't about that. It's about the fact that when you marry somebody outside your race, you're committing all your economic assets, your capital, your wealth to that other group. Why would you take from us and give to people who already got enough of their own? And that's why I'm against interracial marriage. It ain't got a damn thing to do with white women. If you like skim milk, that's your damn business.
Sorry for them.